Welcome. It's been 1,000 days of consistent motivation and happiness, consistent focus. It started in Chicago. Take a look.
This is my story. I wake up and I realize another 24 hours. Another day to leave my footprints in this world. I change from wanting to succeed to needing to succeed. Because when we need something, we get it no matter what. Or we die trying. Start my day at 5 a.m. Then I'm writing my goals down. I'm finding business opportunities. When I'm finished on that, I'm straight onto networking sites, spreading my knowledge and inspiring people. If it means that I can break the cycle, which most people follow. If it means I can make my own path through life, which others can follow. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. The words I stand for are faith, hard work, passion.
Before I done a video in Chicago, I was clinically depressed in a place where I felt hopeless. So this was my transformation on finding myself so that I could find the root cause of this depression. But since doing that video, as soon as I posted it out for the world to see, the feedback started coming in. People started reaching out to me. And I started to reach out to people. And it just snowballed. It was having a huge impact in people's lives. I opened up. I told people my story, where I kept my story a secret for so long because I was ashamed of my past, of growing up on account of mistake, witnessing my mum being abused, taking drugs. Going into care. I didn't want to tell anyone what I'd been through because I didn't want them to feel sorry for me. I didn't want to be judged. But going through that, I just wanted to seek approval. It made me shy, made me timid, made me feel worthless. And I can't tell you, sharing my video, sharing my story to the world was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in this life. But once I did it, it helped so many people, including myself. Everything that I bottled up inside just came out. I started to live. Not trying to impress anyone, just expressing who I was. And what kept me going was that I was having an impact on people's lives by sharing something that was so personal to me. It gave me a purpose. It gave me that drive that I was somebody else's rock. That was just like a burning desire telling me that, Warren, you can't give up. You gotta keep going and going. And the posts started coming and coming, and it just gave me more belief that this was it. This was my purpose in life. It was overwhelming. I was getting all of this feedback from people across the world saying, Warren, I don't know who you are, but you've inspired me. Warren, you've over £400 to my name. I went to schools, colleges, universities, and I said to them, don't pay me anything, let me talk first. And then I become so effective at what I did, I then become very hard to replace. And the first year in London was so hard, but I kept reaching out to schools and colleges and doing events for free, helping people, because I knew that what I had to offer was priceless. I knew that I could have a career by adding value to people's lives so that they knew their worth. This is something that the UK needed. In order to do it, I had to become financially free because I knew that I couldn't give what I hadn't got. And if for me to do this full time, I had to understand how money works so that I can become more valuable in the marketplace. So I reached out to the masses.
Work, passion, love. Wow. That's deep.
It is, yeah.
But before we talk about that,
Yeah.
Warren, welcome to the show, by the way.
Thank you for inviting me. My mum as well. So from a young age, from like 5, I would see my mum like.
What was that like for you?
So like, do you know what? At the time, for it to stop, obviously I couldn't physically stop him hitting my mum. My tears I would just have to cry as much as I could and step in the way. I didn't word it like that, but now I look back on it, that's how I saw it. I didn't want to be a number. I didn't want to be in that matrix, that mediocre, and I wanted my life to mean something. So, and I wanted to give everything to my family that I never had.
And 50 days into my transformation, I won an award for my motivational speaking. That was just, for me, that was confirmation that it really is possible. That where you once come from doesn't have to be where you end up. I'll never forget that day.
The award is Warren Ryan. What I studied for the last 3 years every single day of how to recondition your mindset so that you know that you're 1 in 7 billion.
Contribution to the community.
The main thing that inspires me when I wake up is that why to succeed. One being my family, and I'm not even just talking blood related, I mean the families and brothers and sisters that are around global, UK, that passion, that desire to make them realize that it's possible and let them know their worth. That's the thing that gets me up every single morning.
I decided to put on the Prove You Exist event. This was a vision that I had where I could bring all walks of life, where we could empower and pass on knowledge so that we can have a huge effect amongst the people that are in the UK.
Say empty words and say prove you exist. I want it to come from within. I dare you, I challenge you to just let go. Stop caring what people think about you and be the best you.
Why? Why am I doing this? I want to do this because I love people. I genuinely love people. And I know that life isn't easy, but it's simple. And if I can pass on those tools that I've mastered, I'm going to do it. There's no better feeling than adding value to people. Go out and make someone's day. Go out and help somebody else. See your whole life change. Prove you exist.